Hey guys, Jordan here. Before we dive into this video, I just want to say that you can sign up for the complete course, the Ultimate Photographer Formula, free of charge. It is an email course, so you'll get one video a day over the duration of 65 days as you progress through the course. And you can sign up for that free of charge by clicking the link in the description. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over 5 tips to help you pass your FAA Part 107 test. The Part 107 test is only relevant to those living in the United States that are 16 years of age and older and wanting to offer aerial services commercially. If you live in other parts of the world, make sure to become familiar with the rules, regulations, and other requirements to fly your drone commercially, as rules and regulations can vary dramatically from country to country. Alright, so let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, study. This test is something to take seriously, and you'll want to study a good amount of time in order to pass. Some of the test questions can be quite tricky, so without studying, you're going to have a difficult time passing. It's important to grasp the different concepts and make sure that you know the principles around them. If you plan on memorizing the questions and not understanding the material, you're going to struggle with this test. Before I took the 107 test, I studied for about 4 or 5 hours, watched numerous YouTube videos covering the test, and even took some practice tests online. I already had my private pilot's license, so if these concepts are new to you, you may need to study longer than that. Each attempt at the 107 test costs around $200, so if you don't pass on your first try, you're going to have to pay another fee for each subsequent test you take. So take the test seriously and make sure to study. Tip number 2, watch updated videos. Now the Part 107 has been out since 2016, and there are some dated YouTube videos on the subject still circulating. Make sure you're watching content that has been produced within the last year or two, as some of the information has changed since they initially rolled out the Part 107. Having the current information about the Part 107 is going to help you pass the test because the FAA rules are always being updated. So make sure you're watching updated YouTube videos on the subject. Tip number 3, take your time. You have plenty of time to take the test, so don't second guess yourself. A lot of these questions can be a little bit tricky. As soon as you feel like you don't know it or start to get a little bit flustered, stop, read it again slowly, and really look at what the question is asking. Tip number 4, sectional charts. From my experience, the most challenging part of the 107 test was the sectional charts. If you familiarize yourself with the sectional charts and learn how to read mapping, you can avoid many potential hangups during the test. I felt like a good percentage of the test was sectional charts, so if you're going to spend extra time studying, dive into the sectional charts. Tip number 5, legends, definitions, and weather. A lot of the answers to the questions are actually found in the legend. So if you go there, chances are you can get many questions right by referring to the legend. There's a lot of information regarding airspace and color lines, so use the tools you have in front of you to get more questions right. Also, be sure to study definitions as well as all things aviation weather related. There will likely be several questions regarding definitions and weather on the test. Alright guys, so these are 5 tips for passing your 107 test. Make sure you reference the current information on the FAA website. They provide a lot of free training materials and links to suggested study material for the Part 107 test. That's gonna do it for this video. Reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.